future. I'm now convinced I'll be dead in 3 days. I'm a usually big fan of AI technology, but after what I just found, I don't think any of us will be able to survive. The nightmare began when I stumbled across a new AI image generator, and within a few minutes it had me hooked. You give it a prompt and it will produce an image of that prompt. I had seen similar AI generators in the past, but what amazed me about this one is how specific the prompt could be. When I brought up the site, I sat long and hard thinking about the first prompt I wanted to give the generator. I thought back to around 3 months ago when my friend Jeremy was killed. He forgot to look both ways while crossing the road and was taken out by a semi-truck. Jeremy's death struck me hard because it made me realize how fragile life is. If Jeremy had only looked both ways, or if he had somehow known what was going to happen before it happened. I typed, "How am I going to die?" into the generator and hit enter. This was the biggest mistake of my life. I should have just closed the tab, but I didn't. The generator started loading and kept loading. It was taking a very long time, much longer than all the other prompts. I began to feel foolish, thinking I'd finally managed to give it a broken prompt. I mean, of course I did. It had been a profoundly stupid prompt. However, it suddenly produced an image. It was an image of an old man in a yellow hat. I stared into the old man's frown, those sunken eyes and that pale complexion. It was horrifying, so I decided I had enough and closed the tab. My prompt had simply confused the generator and it had produced a random incoherent image. That's all. Obviously, an AI generator had no idea how I was going to die. However, I was wrong, and that old man would soon become my worst nightmare. The following day, I was running errands downtown and had quickly forgotten about the image from the night before. It had faded away from my memory like a bad dream. As I was walking to my car, I got this uncomfortable feeling